Okay, whenever it gets done. What is up, y'all?
We're talking about the book of Ashanti. Girl,
What is up?
give it up.
We are live and direct, no reruns. That's what happening. Reacting to the Marvel news as it's happening, speculating right now with you, the crew. It's me. It's your boy Quaman Star G here as always with your friends and families. Let's get it. What's up? Say what's up, everybody that's here.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Not a thing.
Not a thing.
Oh, something else. Something else. Y'all know that. Let them know how y'all feeling today as I figure out the next point of topic to talk about.
For what?
What you mean for what?
Just like I said, for what?
I'm trying. Mike was just on earlier. I wanted to have fun with the squad. So, everybody, for those who don't know what we're doing here, we are talking about the Marvel San Diego Comic-Con announcements since everything else was dry as a white person's turkey on Thanksgiving. So, we will be giving y'all what you need. Marvel is dropping things out the Y to the Zuzu. Earlier, they dropped the poster for Ant-Man Quantumania, which featured both the exciting first look of Kang and the disappointing first look of Stature because it's just a purple Ant-Man suit. And that shit is not giving anything of note. And then they went ahead and they showed off the new She-Hulk trailer, which is currently making the rounds on the interwebs, fueling my muscular tall woman fetish as only they can. And before that, or after that, depending on when I noticed it, Daredevil Born Again was announced. 16 episode Disney Plus series. So, yeah. Also, yeah, we'll get into that as we keep going. So, y'all, how are y'all feeling so far?
No shade. Oh God, I don't know. She-Hulk looks good. She-Hulk looks really good.
Are y'all gonna say something? And by y'all, I mean
I am speaking. You can't hear me?
I said, and by y'all, I mean Aaron.
Oh,
that's
I guess that don't matter. Never mind. Let me mute.
No, that's not what y'all are finna get on my nerves hardcore. Y'all was gonna get on my nerves hardcore. I can tell. Y'all have rushed me.
Your nerves? You said your nerves?
Y'all have rushed me to do this earlier. That
Nobody
is
rushed you. You misquoted the time. So don't be mad at us because you misquoted the time.
And between me and you, we already discussed what we're going to do.
Right. And then we on time. It's 8:31. We on time.
Wow. But now y'all want to be quiet.
But you know what isn't on time?
Y'all want to be quiet in
vain.
What's not on time, Aaron?
Phase 4 wasn't on time apparently, because I'm thinking there was like 2 more movies in Phase 4.
Right, but I mean, honestly and truly, if that's the ending of Phase 4, it did what it needed to do. Far as no, I'm serious. Like if that was Phase 4, there's no issue. I mean, there are issues, but it was a very much filler phase, and we had claimed that after watching Thor. We had almost claimed that after watching what else did we watch that we also was alluding to it being a filler, a filler phase. So I think I've always said that I think Phase 4 gave us a lot of puzzle pieces to a bigger picture that the picture is not going to be created until Phase 5 and 6. I think this is a game of chess. This is a game of checkers. We are actually building a puzzle piece right now. And the pieces are what? 2,000 to maybe 4,000 pieces. Maybe.
Well,
but how you gonna put Ant-Man? How you gonna put Ant-Man there? And thematically it was fitting Phase 4.
Well, I'll say this. Black Panther, for those who don't know what we're alluding to, I'm just gonna be straight and direct. Black Panther Wakanda Forever is going to be the last Phase 4 movie and will lead into Phase 5. Ant-Man Quantumania is still slated to be the first movie of Phase 5. They've been consistent with saying that, though I will say that I was kind of expecting it to be a pseudo dual opening. I thought that they would be doing at the very least Black, because I was still unsure about when Black Panther was landing. I actually thought Guardians 3 was going to be the last movie of Phase 4 because James Gunn likes to make a bunch of unrelated bullshit. But I definitely was expecting that to be the last movie, and then World of Wakanda, just based off of the stuff that they have been saying that was going to be in the movie. I felt like that would be a nice co-open to Phase 5. So we go back to Kang and then in Ant-Man, and then we focus on the brand new stuff. So I'm very surprised. I'm legitimately surprised at what they are doing with the Phase 4 ending. To touch on what Mike said about filler, yeah, probably so. It was filler, but was it good filler? There's a difference between Goku learning how to drive with Piccolo versus that filler arc of Naruto where they made Hinata look like she was doing something, but oh wait, we're not going to reference that again, and we're just going to just sideline her. There's a difference between those type of fillers, and in my opinion, it was no Goku and Piccolo learning how to drive, if we're calling it filler. Like I've always said, and I'm going to keep saying, the best movie of your phase marketing ploy is the Sony course corrected film that literally features nothing of what you're trying to establish outside of one character. I mean, that says a lot, and that's just the general audience belief. That's not even getting into my personal belief, which is that there's other movies that should be spoken about highly, but it's not. So yeah, so it's looking like the full Phase 5 list is out, but again, this is not. That could be wrong right now. Hold on, let me see if I can quickly download this and put it in the StreamYard so y'all can see. But yeah, if Phase 4 was a filler arc or a setup arc, yeah, that's my best response to that is yeah.
I wish they would show us footage for Secret Invasion, because I think I'm most excited about that, just because I know what the comic arc is and what the conceptual of what it could be in the MCU. I really wish I can just get a little teaser of that, just to know what is going to happen with that being in place. It's an invasion, so yeah. Who's invasion right now? Let me.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, let me see. I mean, that's a good. No shade. This slate is like, my eyes go straight to 3 things, maybe 4, only because of things that I appeal to from this. But definitely number 1 right now is Coven of Chaos, because I love a good witch. I love Agatha. I love my Scarlet Witch. I hope they bring in more chaos magic, and I hope they bring in other witchcraft and supernatural entities into that series. Of course, I want to see Ant-Man. Baby Daddy's in Ant-Man, so of course I want to see Ant-Man. And then Secret Invasion and the Marvels. That's it right now. Oh, shoot! Sam, I'm sorry.
Also, I would like to say, I would like to point out that with Secret Invasion and stuff like that, and what makes me kind of trepidatious, I would say, is that with Secret Invasion, they've already got out the way. This is not a big event. This takes place during the years of the blip, and so it's not going to have any real forward momentum, forward repercussions, I should say, of the MCU. If anything, it might add some back context.
I feel like we don't need no back context if we're going forward. And if the blimp don't mean nothing right now, going straight into Phase 5, no shade.
I mean that's you. I mean, because you just love moving forward. So
no, I mean, what's the point of going backwards? You could have went backwards in Phase 4.
I mean, because you know,
I'm just saying.
But there are questions we don't know.
What is the question that you don't know right now?
About exactly how the world was in them 5 years. I think that is
they all went to therapy because they all lost ones.
That's cap, Mike.
That's not cap. We saw them open up Endgame with them in therapy. Like
but you know that there's more to it.
There's nothing more if there was no heroes.
I mean, but we don't know that. Well, you're assuming that because we saw the one frame in that. Like,
no, I'm assuming because the major heroes was taken away. So all here, I feel like all.
That's a cop out.
Huh?
That's a cop.
That's a cop out.
It's not a cop out. That's just facts. Like, what's the point of me? Don't take me backwards. Like, if you're taking me backwards, like you should have explained that now. I don't need you to go backwards when you got this whole list of. When you have this whole list right here, I don't need to go backwards. Let's move on. Like, let's keep it moving because at that point, then that means you're telling me in phase 6 you're gonna move backwards with phase 5. Okay. What are you not gonna tell me in phase 5 that you could have told me in phase 6?
I mean, but how many? Let's not act like we haven't had MCU movies where they haven't been set in the past. Like we have had MCU movies that took place in the past or took place before events of movies we've seen before. We got Ant-Man and the Wasp that took place before Infinity War but came out afterwards. We got movies like Captain America: The First Soldier, which took place in the past, and that added extra context to that.
So you said what you said, but like I said,
Black Widow
you're not gonna put me in the future. I'm sticking to past.
We don't even know the future at all to really complain about not putting it back there. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Like, so it's like if we don't have this content, like maybe Secret Invasion is like, oh, here is where such and such was at this point in time, or this is where this person is. This is why this person.
How you gonna have Secret Invasion? Which one of them disappeared? Maria or Nick Fury?
I don't know. I forget. I gotta rewatch the end of the movie.
That's the thing. You done forgot. So what's the point of re-putting that in my brain?
So we can remember. That's the whole point of memory.
I don't need to remember nothing.
That's what happens when you don't have a plan. Pretend you have a plan.
And plus, like you can say, oh, when they can be like, oh, folks is popping back up, but I thought they were blipped, and that can be a point of contention too.
What's the next trailer?
We ain't got no new trailer yet. They just dropping the name. I don't even think.
I think they could have taken like 3 movies from Phase 4 and put it here, and we didn't need the previous phase. I'm gonna just
no, because I mean, Phase 4 looked like looking at this list.
It literally wasn't necessary. You could easily take Eternals, Black Panther, and Spider-Man and plop them in here.
But I think Spider-Man would have took away, and it's just no shade. Spider-Man would have took away from you. You have 3 major things in that. You have, your Marvels. You have your Secret Invasion. Like I think it would. I think Spider-Man. I think that would have took away from that per se, especially if you have Multiverse of Madness happening with Doctor Strange cameo in that, and Doctor Strange cameo in Spider-Man. I think it would have took away from what is trying to happen, going forward. Because I feel like
that means we didn't need a movie.
Which one?
I disagree with that sentence. I disagree with that because because if the whole purpose of the next phase, the big thing is multiverse, No Way Home is the only one that did it right or actually felt like.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go on that exit. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all.
All right, go ahead and let us know how you feel in the comments.
No, it's nothing to let me feel. You already know, but I feel like that was definitely where it needed to be. Why would you even bring that into that? I don't think we're gonna have any more multiverse feelings right now.
Then then definitely keep Phase 5 then, because then what is the point of any of this? If you introduce Phase 5, the multiverse, literally early in the MCU's Phase 4 timeline, and we literally have nothing else about this very large concept.
It's because you brought up Spider-Man. I'm sorry, no shade.
like if we have that early and then we do nothing with it, and then the 2 times we see it, you can make a very, very, very compelling argument. Has nothing to do with what we saw in that show, in that finale, Like, so what are we doing? It's like I've always said that why No Way Home is good for this multiverse because it's not doesn't have to rely on the Kang part, because they can very easily say, oh, this has something to do with Spider-Verse because these are our characters and we can have them team up with Miles and the crew at any time and go, oh, it's because of our pre-established multiverse stuff and not the stuff that y'all are playing pissant with and pussytail about and go about it that way. But with everything else that they're trying to do, it's like you're dragging your feet for something that
ain't gonna happen.
It's gonna. I mean, it's gonna. My thing is not gonna happen. I just don't think it's gonna be done well. I think that it's I still believe it's gonna end in a reboot. It's gonna end in a soft reboot.
Not you think it's gonna end in a reboot? If that was the case, we in a reboot right now.
No,
you're about to get a whole new. You're about to get a whole. They don't kill America. They don't kill the Iron Man and a Captain America.
I'm talking about bringing them back.
They're not coming back. What's the point of them bring? Why would you bring them back?
Because now you have the X-Men, now you have Fantastic Four, now you have Spider-Man.
Well, you should have never made that deal. And what was that deal from years ago? You should have never made that deal.
That's because the folks involved didn't find value in it. That ain't the movie people's fault.
But I know that, but I'm just saying, like, you can't. I'm sorry, you can't take away prominent characters like that. And to be honest, reboot Steve Captain America as Hell Hydra, keep it moving. Reboot Iron Man as a Jarvis, keep it moving. Because at this point, we don't need them. No shade. There's other characters and other development that can be brought to life that has not been brought to life. I feel like there's other prominent story arcs that can be brought to life versus giving me Iron Man and Captain America all over again. And that's just no shade. Like, if you're gonna take them away from me after being here for so long and then bring them back, I have no substance with them. What's going on?
Yeah, we basically, I mean, like, it's nothing. We just basically trying to figure. Mike is just arguing for the sake of arguing.
I'm not arguing. Okay, now I'm arguing. Okay, I'm muting. I'm done.
You know, Jean Grey finna redo the universe again.
No, I'm just saying that. I'm just saying, Avia, that the concept of MCU Phase 4 being a filler arc, it's a bad filler arc. It's not a compelling filler arc. You literally only have 2 MCU specific movies that have a strong narrative thread, and then you have a Sony MCU movie that has probably the strongest narrative thread, but can easily be pulled and say, no, this isn't your thread. This is actually our thread. And we're going to use it for our multiverse stuff that people have an idea about and want to see followed up on, that we have every intention of doing. Mm-hmm. And when you have things like Shang-Chi, which we liked, you have the Marvel shows, which for the most part we liked, but they're not having anything of substance. There's no je ne sais quoi. There's no Pinot Noir. There's no Franc. There's nothing else to it that's making me go, damn, I can't wait to see what they climax it to. And, you know, of course you got the people.
So what's your argument then? Because obviously you just told it on yourself that you have no substance of what you want to see in the next couple of years.
No, that's not what I said. I'm talking about specifically what I've seen in Phase 4 is that they're outside of 3 movies, 2 of which I was already locked in, and that has nothing to do with the potential quality. So really just 2 movies. I'm like, okay, you introduced this big concept. You lied and said it was going to be Wanda. Then you lied and said it was Doctor Strange. Then you tried to throw Spider-Man in there like he would even have anything to do with it. All the while, it was going to be Kang the whole time. But there is no allusion to the TVA, Kang, nothing. There's nothing to it. Then you have the Eternals, which arguably has an equally gigantic big thing and concept. And you do nothing with that too. And then it's like, what are we doing? What are we doing here? And now you're saying, you know, the excuse of it being a filler. It's like, okay, but what is being filled?
But I don't think it's a bad thing that it's a filler. I think it's just a lot of puzzle pieces because of I hate to say it, but I feel like Marvel is trying to be very complex with storytelling and just do a lot of, everything gets leaked at this point in time. And I feel like anything now has no substance because it gets leaked. So I feel like now it's like they want to try to keep, a lid on certain things or big major things that are happening. So everything just looks, like scrambled eggs.
But that's
I get it. Like I really get it. I'm 100% with you. So I mean, we just gonna have to have us some scrambled eggs and no over medium, no over hard. We just gonna have to keep it moving.
But I'm like, it's like that's like, but it's like okay, then just be upfront with it. But that's my whole thing. Like I'd be more down with it if they were upfront with it, which they were not. They were like,
can't be upfront with anything because then you're spoiling yourself.
No, because you can say something without giving every intimate detail. If I tell you,
one thing that you wish could have happened in Phase 4 to have substance for you as somebody that has been watching.
It's as simple as telling me straight up, oh, these are going to be all standalone stories. Simple as that.
Right. So you think everything was a standalone story and not connected?
I didn't say what I thought. You asked me what I would want to, not what I thought.
Oh, okay.
What I thought and what I want is two different things. What I thought is that they would be upfront, just to, if something is going to be standalone. What I wanted was for it to just be good. Period. That's it. That's like it's.
Let's rate Phase 4 right now, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Aaron, go. Oh.
Damn, Batista's not there. He really don't fuck with James Gunn no more.
I got nothing. for that
thing. Go.
I give it like a overall Phase 4 like a 7.5.
Q, go.
It is a Spider-Man No Way Home. Saved it out of 10.
Child, okay, like
you keep saying that like you don't.
It did not save that universe. I'm sorry. No, it did not. I'm sorry. That movie didn't. That movie was.
You can live in that
movie
world.
Was okay. I'm gonna rewatch it tonight. And I'm gonna tell you,
Mike, I'm not gonna force you to like.
No, you don't have to force me to watch it, but that movie is trash. Like,
Mike, I have made peace with what you feel about the movie. Like,
I know, but that movie is trash, and I want better for you, bro.
What you mean want better? My movie is the only one that folks can stand 10 toes down and say they loved it.
Yeah, y'all stand 10 toes down because you had fan service, nothing else but fan service and substance, nothing.
And so was your movie. The only thing people come out.
My movie was better than your movie. I'm sorry, bro.
In what world?
In my world and in your world, in the world that we're living in right now.
I'm sorry. The same movie, Mike. We all saw the same movie.
Yeah, we saw the same movie. I'm sorry, my movie is better than yours.
If you say so.
It is what I say.
That's why I said if you say so. Because I don't know. I don't know where.
All I'm gonna say is the Marvels is coming out in Leo season next year. So I'm pumped for that. Marvels is coming out July next year. Like 3 days after my birthday. So I'm kinda excited.
Period. I need Marvel to apologize to those CGI artists ASAP.
Yeah.
Everybody's CGI was bad.
I'm gonna need Marvel to stop letting James Gunn make self-insert movies because no one cares about this movie being the saddest, how Rocket Raccoon is the saddest being in the universe. No one cares that you're going to use Rocket Raccoon as a self-insert about how you were raised by shitty white people and you let that imprint on you and you should be forgiven because you're not that much of a shitty white person anymore. And, like, no one cares. Like, why are we expected to care about you? Like, I am not kill white empathy 2023. I do not want to empathize. You're not going to get me to empathize with no white adjacent white insert character at all, especially when they are designed to be an asshole. That is not going to happen because I know the dangers of doing that. Like, just straight up. Like, it is what it is. Like, stop trying to make these characters to excuse your shitty behavior. I'm sick of it. And I'm sick of folks falling for it. That's if you really want what I care about, what I dislike the most is how Guardians of the Galaxy have created this new wave. Shout outs to Mercury, Neo Whedon assholes who want these self-inserts to tell them, yeah, you're a shitty white person of various genders and creeds,
I'm
but
sorry, man.
you are surrounded by actual good people. So that means you deserve to be loved. No, watch Legion. It'll tell you exactly how that's actually supposed to go,
Oh,
and
my
not that.
No, I'm looking at news that is coming out. Yes,
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
What? I'm refreshing.
Oh,
That's how I feel.
Not the emoji. Not
Wait,
the
what?
emoji.
that emoji has me hollering.
Why?
Oh my
where's
God.
where's the tweet? Where's it at?
What
It's in
tweet?
the chat.
Oh, where?
Oh, yeah.
No, it's not. Where that?
It is.
Are you talking about our private chat? Oh, that chat.
The group.
Oh, that.
Mm.
Y'all had me looking for it on the timeline. Why didn't y'all talk about this one?
Yes.
I can get it.
But no, I stand by everything I just said. The Thunderbolts will close phase 5. What type of bullshit is this? There is not what are we doing? What are we fucking doing? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm genuinely.
What's wrong with the Thunderbolts closing out phase 5?
I don't want. Nobody gives a shit about the Thunderbolts.
What? That's the thing. Like, that's substance because they were all like, how can you say nobody cares about them when that's a buildup? That's a puzzle piece. Like,
Mike, tell me top 5 Thunderbolts comics quickly.
it's not even about me not knowing about Thunderbolts, but it's at the same time, if it's being introduced in the MCU for what we have now, you cannot say that cannot, that is crazy.
But I would have been a little bit dope though. Like if Young Avengers, they already made their mind about Thunderbolts, but if Young Avengers was the closeout,
The only reason I say that the Young Avengers is not the closeout now because they're either in the middle of phase 6 or they are the prominent thing for 6 and 7. Only because look, you just got Cassie Lang you just got her recast. She's coming back, so you just placed everybody. The Young Avengers really can't come right now because the twins are still wherever they are, so you can't really do your Young Avengers. I mean, your Young Avengers really can't come in until Kang do what he do to their parents and everybody that's an adult, so that you can have their version of Kang as well. So I mean, granted, yes, I'm ready for my Young Avengers, but if the way that you're placing them in little pocket holes and everything, that's character development for what they have to go through as individual characters until they come as a team.
I feel like they're keeping them a secret of how they're gonna come together.
I think that is one of the major things because we all see them they're everywhere. You have the twins, you have freaking Kate Bishop, you got Cassie, you got Kid Loki, you got.
We don't know where half of the people you just named at. We only know.
I mean, we know where they were introduced at. You can't say that we don't know where they were introduced at. Kid Loki was in Loki. You had what is his name? Isaiah Bradley's grandson in the Winter Soldier Falcon show. You had the twins, WandaVision and in the Multiverse of Madness. You have Kate Bishop with her own TV show, being under Hawkeye. You got Cassie. Cassie has been there experiencing with Ant-Man 1 as a child, experiencing the blimp, and then experiencing the after effects of that, even in the third movie, whatever she has to go through. So they're there. I just really think they're a prominent. I think they're very prominent in the future. I mean, shoot, I wish, as quiet as it's kept, I wish you could go ahead and just give me my Young Avengers and my Runaways, but Hulu ruined my Runaways because they canceled them. So it's how can I? When I think about Young Avengers, I think about how they're when they're placed in different arcs of Marvel storylines. Yes, I'm talking about Children's Crusade. I just want them to go ahead and build up the Children's Crusade because I really feel like they're going to do that. I do feel like they're going to bless me with Children's Crusade because by then, I don't know when, between phase 5, 6, or 7, I should have my Dr. Doom and I should have Wanda locked up in this tower with Dr. Doom and I have the twins, going to look for her and everything. So that's my biggest hope is that that's the build up to Children's Crusade, because I feel like that would really shake up the MCU just because of what happened in that comic and how those characters dealt with that situation. Oh, it's okay.
I guess.
No, I was gonna say
it's okay. We can't even talk about the prominent thing that we all want right now, because who knows what they're gonna do with them? Like, there is no reason to even speculate about them characters right now. And quiet as it's kept, I don't even see Fantastic Four on Phase 5, but it was on the last slated list from last year. So let's not talk about anything right now, because if you can't give me my Fantastic Four and my X-Men like
you don't really talking about all of this stuff.
But I can't, like, if they redid Daredevil, I mean, Daredevil was like the greatest, Marvel Netflix show that they had. But I would really like for them to revamp that whole Netflix run, like that whole Netflix TV show run, because there was so much great content there that they could have kept going with. But because I want Jessica Jones and Luke Cage to get together, have Danny, Danny Rand doing his thing, and they should definitely like just continue those stories. Like when I saw that.
I'm about to show y'all this. Put this in the chat. Sorry, Avia, but this shit looks like ass. This shit looks like anybody that complained about Oscar Isaac as Apocalypse and X-Men Apocalypse, y'all better keep the same fucking energy. That's all.
Oh my.
No.
That's all I'm gonna fucking.
Oh
say.
my.
Y'all.
That's like this.
Now they know better than that.
I just would like the streets to know that folks were bending over backwards to say Apocalypse's design was ass. What do you explain to that? What the fuck do you explain for that?
Ew.
It's given very much concept art, and I don't want to talk about it.
Ew.
This is y'all movie. This is not y'all here. This is a lot of folks in the world.
Concept art live action.
Right.
Okay, concept art live action, baby. Can you take this slate off of us, please? Golly.
Y'all got control. Y'all could have hit the button.
Damn.
Oh,
But of all those on that slate though, I'm looking forward to Ironheart. Like that's one I'm probably looking forward to.
And not even gonna get a teaser. That's crazy.
Right. Nothing. Like
Nothing. I don't know. To be honest, the more I sit here for these 32 minutes and 37 seconds, girl, I'm over it. In the broadcast.
Everything is just like
defending it.
I'm not defending it. I'm just saying this is the shit. I mean, granted, yes, but like it's given very much.
Oh, and here it go. Here it go. I was going to bring this up, but we got so mad at each other, yelling at each other. I knew that was.
You got mad?
No, there it is.
Because when I said.
Oh wow! Look, so that's the thing. Like, so you're gonna push that to the forefront, which is fine. Now, no shade. I'm more worried about Phase 6.
You should be worried about Phase 5 because Phase 5 clearly has. There's nothing good that compares to this movie coming out. Like, let's keep it a buck. The main events are about to show up. If I'm going to be very mean right now, which I am,
why is he holding this? I'm hollering.
This is the swan song for all of the B's and C's, all the 5s and 10s is about to shut up because the $100 bills are about to show up.
Girl, give me the cash right now.
So they are all of these Ant-Mans and Thunderbolts and all of this other extra folks. They finna get pushed to the side because now we got Fantastic Four coming out.
Yep.
We already know what folks. I'm about to refresh because I can guarantee you what they're about to say next, unless it's over. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I fucking called it. I fucking called it in the video you're going to be hearing relatively soon. Bam. There it is. Yep. And we already know what that means coming next. We already know what that means coming next.
Damn.
So that means the leaks was true.
Absolutely. So we know what Avengers 6 is.
Oh Lord.
So let me just go ahead and show y'all this. Let me just go
Can I
ahead and
just
show
say I
y'all
called that
this.
way back.
I mean, we all called it. I mean, at the end of the
Y'all
day,
said
I
I was
mean,
a bad man. You said I was crazy. You said
no, but I mean,
Here Aaron go, y'all. Here Aaron go.
I mean, I think we all knew that he was gonna be the big baddie.
oh,
Which
there it is. There it is.
I mean, I'm happy about that. No shade.
There it is.
Don't let y'all folks know that we yelling at each other here on this thing because we yelling at each other except for Avia. Yeah, I know. I my spidey senses peaked up. Where that? Where?
Yeah, it's a done deal for the. It's all gonna be A-list characters from now on. That's it. It's gonna be like the '90s cartoons.
Yeah, they're not fucking. They're not like we're not getting any more. No more side bitches. It's going to be main Amy from this. It's gonna be bad bitches only from here on out. So
no more Guardians of the Galaxy.
Get them out of here! Pack them up. What you say, Mike? Get them out of here.
Pack them up. Pack your ass up right now. Pack your ass up right now.
If y'all was butthurt about Kamala being a mutant, woo! A lot of y'all motherfucking faves is finna be.
Now I'd be surprised if they didn't say get put. I know they said something about the X-Men '97 show, but if they like revamped the X-Men cinematic universe into the MCU universe, it would have been over. It would.
Man, Avia, you ain't whistling Dixie now.
But 2025, god damn.
I mean, what you thought it was?
Like this the shit I want. Look, no shade. This the stuff I want. The Secret Wars. I want the Kang Dynasty. Like this the stuff that I'm like, give it to me. Give me the Fantastic Four. Just don't show me get their powers. Let me see them after they get their powers. Like,
see, hold on. See, this is Cap from Phase 4 to Phase 6. That's the Multiverse Saga. We ain't get multiverse shit this phase.
But it just depends on what. It just depends on. Honestly and truly, it depends on what, how they can create a multiverse story and have substance. I think that's the thing that we all are looking for is substance in these characters because we know these characters, we read about these characters. Even if you don't read these characters, you go and research about these characters and watch the YouTube videos of people explaining. So I think now, and at a big age and our spoiled ass age, we want you to do these motherfuckers right, and that's just point blank. Period. Stop playing in our face.
You spitting? You're spitting.
That's like it's gonna be a big multiverse orgy.
Okay, are we ready?
It's gonna be a big multiverse. It's gonna be huge when Secret Wars happens. That's gonna be the one where it's like all the multiverses. You're gonna have your Fantastic Four come in. Reed Richards gonna try to figure it out. Then you think like the villain's gonna be Kang or Beyonder, and then no, it's Doom. So that's what they gonna do.
And then DC Comics said
it's almost perfect.
Not you.
I'm sorry, but that whole pretty much all this it's just announcement. I mean, that's nothing bad,
it's literally announcement. It's like that's key word of the damn show is substance. I mean, you can announce everything, but not. I don't know. It's just giving me very much
receipts. I need some receipts.
Okay,
I need
show me the receipts because
they had a costume reveal.
I got some receipts in 6 days. Don't play with me.
Ooh, period.
Don't play.
The records still show that I predicted that this would be Mike's destiny with all of this stuff.
Mike's destiny.
Yes, about what's happening in 6 days. I told you.
Catch us next Friday as we have a listening party of Renaissance. Lord, the man did that I was going to choose between Marvel and freaking Beyonce, and Lord, at this point right now, Beyonce is winning.
Like I predicted that Mike was going to do that, and he told me no. That's not what it was.
If you haven't yet, go on down to your iTunes or your local station and request "Break My Soul."
Period.
You won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
But you want to know?
Queens in the front and the Doms in the back.
Taking those clips with the whole head snap.
Y'all want
people in the house. Y'all
finna get us clapped because y'all are singing this song. and that ain't it.
Beyonce, please don't clap us.
Please, we love you, girl. Please don't do that. Please don't do that.
But in all seriousness, this
Speak on it, because what you say is what I'm gonna say.
the fact that all of this probably would have gone under the radar if we would have seen Henry Cavill a couple hours earlier will never not be funny to me. if the fact that this probably would have been the second most important thing if we would have just saw Henry Cavill a couple hours ago.
It's the fact that y'all fell for the clickbait.
Hey,
right? Nobody.
I believe. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm like, okay.
Q said earlier tomorrow. I
said like what?
I just knew and believed.
I'm like, okay, it's just it's obviously not going to be what we really want, but hey, at least he's still playing the damn character, and they fucked that up. How do you fuck that up? It doesn't even have to be what everybody else wants. He just wants to be the fucking character, and you just cannot just get out your fucking way and do that. And you think niggas are going to be excited for two of the most mid movies of all time? Just straight mid, like just back to back mid.
The hierarchy of these.
Like, come on now, but hey, shit, I've been needing. Hey, maybe Marvel got me back in their pocket after all these years.
If you be great to me, no surprise.
Yeah, but I just want I know like the stuff that was coming out like within like a month or so. They had like trailers for it, but I would at least like a sizzle reel like of all the upcoming stuff that's already been shot. At least like just something. Something.
Like I said, give me, like you said, receipts. Can I have a look? God, just
make it event again. Like make it exciting again. Because all I'm seeing is just like posters of like this coming out this time, this coming out. Okay, and show me what you got.
Give me some test shots.
Where the trailers at? Where the hood at?
Right.
Don't tell me that TV show is the only trailer we're getting, because what the hell we doing?
Is it over now?
I have no clue. I stopped refreshing.
Oh wow! I mean, if that's the case, it's like damn. Like no shade, no cap. It was giving.
All they do now is talk about Black Panther.
Damn, we didn't even get we didn't get no trailers, no nothing.
I just said the TV show She-Hulk is the only one we got.
Child, that's it.
That's
it.
No, I don't think so.
Dang, well, at least the other company had 3.
No, they didn't. They
had 2.
They had 1. That Black Panther.
They had Sandman.
Oh Sandman, no, I was talking about DC.
Yes.
Oh, this
Sandman.
Dang, it's exciting, but it is like, damn, you didn't give us nothing. You just gave us a whole bunch of announcements.
So Phase 6, I'm looking at the one somebody just took the picture. They got a lot of open slots, like a lot of open slots on this Phase 5.
So maybe maybe that's just. That's probably when we'll get what we really want, and I'm gonna go ahead and say X-Men.
Yeah, that's a guarantee. Because you can't save the X-Men until after all of this shit. Like we are not but I can't say that because these stupid motherfuckers introduced multiverse and I've only touched it once within their canon that they can go back to. So I'm gonna keep bringing it up.
The fact that it's Avengers Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, it has me that got me a little spooked though, because it's like, girl, what y'all about to do?
Yeah, I'm about to see what other Avengers they're bringing in. Like since
like what y'all about to do?
Who they're bringing in?
Y'all, it's about to go down.
What?
Ryan Coogler is on the stage.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
I just said that. Y'all didn't listen to me.
No.
We didn't hear you. Avia was spitting game.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, she can be quiet for a minute.
Damn! Whoa!
Always quiet. What are you talking about? I'm the most quietest one. What you talking about?
Did I stutter?
Oh, here it
Did I
goes.
mutter?
You see what the MCU only tears apart.
Girl, I thought the DC community tore us apart. It's goddamn MCU that damn got us sitting up here like blah, 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 blah. Hello, if you haven't that, go ahead to your Apple Music or your Spotify and click on Beyonce and click that Break My Soul. Play that about 1 or 2 times for me. Thank you. Yes,
But
that's my
yeah,
radio
this is,
voice.
man, I thought this was some. They keep showing this lame ass rock intro from the earlier. Come on, let's get that shit out of my face. First, can we go? I just want to quickly touch on Alice Hodges, cool dude, great actor, and all of that. But him talking about, man, I really want the JSA to have more movies beyond Black Adam. Yeah, and folks in hell want Ice Water too, but they ain't finna get it. So, what we finna do? What like you nobody they gave away free tickets to this movie, y'all. Free tickets to this movie. That's how desperate they is just to have some large amount of people to be in the seats when this movie come out. You see anybody going, yeah, y'all get free tickets for Black Panther, y'all get free. No, because they know you're going to show up. They know that. But Black Adam's like, yeah, bro, we need to go ahead and slide some tickets their way. That's what we need to go ahead and do. That's gonna get the people going.
The Multiverse Saga. I can't believe it.
And no shade to the director, because he seems like a nice guy, but shade.
Yeah, surprise.
Well, they got the cast of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Is that Zendaya? No, it's not Zendaya.
I was about to say.
Why?
They got these blurry ass pictures. I need them to go ahead and clean it up. They need to clean it up. We need to clean it up.
Clean it up, clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. I wanna, woo, 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 woo.
Oh my God. No, we ain't thinking about them right now.
This is a
man. So if I'm not mistaken, if I am not mistaken, all right, we all disagree about everything, but the fact that this shit can fail. Yes. Is that what I'm getting so far?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Also, I just want to continue being petty and say Avengers is the #1 trend. Neither one of them Cape them Lightning Boys even cracked the top 10 today. So Henry Cavill did. Henry, you know, he did.
Someone tweeted, VFX workers need to go on strike ASAP. Like y'all about to have some work for y'all, so y'all definitely gonna have to get y'all affairs in order.
This dude here, man. This dude here, bro. This is a better quality picture, y'all, and it just goes from worse to worse. I'm putting it for our eyes only.
No,
This is the
Why? Why you do that?
Girl, he was in makeup all day. Just to look a fool.
Mike?
No, I'm not. I don't like it. It's the goddamn lace front for me.
this person is spitting, who I just liked and retweeted.
It's the goddamn lace front.
And then that last sentence doesn't even apply to me, but
that's funny.
Yo, surprise.
Mike, did you finish? Oh yeah, of course you finished. I'm gonna ask you obvious questions that I know the answer to. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, the cast is gonna have to be released soon for Fantastic Four because it comes out November 8th. So yeah, they're probably in the casting process right now. Like have to be. Like they have to be.
You know what's funny? 11 minus 8 is 3, and 3 plus 1 is 4. Thus, Fantastic Four.
You know what else?
Who is playing Sue?
Mm-hmm. It could be any chick.
Like, bring John back and go on ahead and let Emily come to too.
You know she's not gonna do it. You know
I
she's not.
know. I'm just being funny. Like, no, like I just think about her in tomorrow. What is it? What's
Edge of
that
Tomorrow?
repeat? Huh?
Edge of Tomorrow. Love that movie.
Yes, I felt like that movie right there. She was very giving much suit energy, just because of what they was going through, and I can really see her being like an adult, like Sue Storm.
Y'all want to know, and Mike is gonna get tired. Is gonna get tired of me bringing this thing up, but this is very significant. They didn't mention shit about Spider-Man at all,
Yeah,
and
now you're right.
And the last 3 times that they've been in person at Comic-Con, they have brought up the Spider-Man movies during the Marvel panel.
What do you think of? Like, do you think that he's not coming back until Phase 6?
I think Sony told them bitch ass niggas that we got Spider-Verse and y'all already made us push Spider-Verse back because y'all didn't want another multiverse movie with Marvel characters this year.
Right.
So you guys are going to be able. You guys can't announce shit until Part 1 and Part 2. Edge Across and Edge are about to release. That's what I think, because like I've said before on the show, there is no way that they're going to make either one of those movies without Andrew, Toby, and Tom together in one of the 2 movies. So Sony will probably announce that or let that happen when the movie release. And that is why Kevin probably hasn't said anything about Spider-Man in the movies, why they haven't even remotely alluded to it. That could change at any point because it has changed before. But I just find it very, very weird that the biggest Spider-Man movie of all time with some of the most lasting implications were not referenced at all, or one of the major things they announced. Because we already know what Across the Spider-Verse comes out what now? Like the new date is what, March 2023 or June? It's between one of the months.
Do you think because of what the Secret Wars comic is, he will play an important part in like Phase 6 and bridge the gap between Sony and Marvel?
No, because there's only 2 ways you can use Spider-Man, and only one of those feature Peter. Okay. Option 1, he gets the black suit because that's what happens in the OG Secret Wars. Option 2, they shotgun Miles into the universe because that's what they did in the follow-up. Those are the only 2 things that those are the only 2 like absolutely, Aaron. Those are the only 2 significant Spider-Man moments in Secret Wars. He gets the black suit, and then he bodies the X-Men, and then he bodies other heroes for some reason. It's weird. Spider-Man bodies a lot of people in Secret Wars, and that's not me bragging. That's just me being shocked. Like, why is Spider-Man beating up so many people? And then in Secret Wars 2016, it's why is Spider-Man playing a pivotal role in the finale when he hasn't had any build-up for this event? But that's basically the 2 things I see Spider-Man about: him getting the black suit and then introducing MCU Venom, or they try to finagle Miles into the MCU, which I still don't think Sony's going to do or let happen, rather.
God, I hope not.
I mean,
like, I really don't want them to try that.
I don't either. I really hope Amy Pascal throwing up a sandwich at him.
Like it's gonna be a riot. Like if they don't introduce Miles into the MCU properly, like how he's supposed to, like it's gonna be a riot.
Yeah. They're gonna get some white writers. I already know they will.
So I'm gonna let my blackness come out and say I'm so glad these black folks are speaking about emotional things. But if y'all don't get on with the show and show me this damn trailer, y'all. And
right. Remember, like they used to when I remember 2016 or 15 was the year where like every single trailer that dropped, DC and Marvel, every single trailer that dropped that year was on fire. And every single one of them leaked.
Yeah, they're trying to make Comic-Con like super exclusive again. It's just not working.
And it's like do what did like pretty much every year after that. Just like as soon as like when you're showing them in Hall H, like simultaneously release them on the internet. like just put them on YouTube the same time that you're playing them on, at Hall H, so other people can watch them. Because like we tried the process of getting in Comic-Con, the process. Like, it's stupid. Like it's so like it's one of the stupidest processes.
It dropped.
Like on internet.
I'm about to put it in our chat right now.
Let me
button. Let me click the right button. Put it in the chat right now. We will start from 0 and we will react.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm putting it there now.
Okay, let's go.
My fucking mouse. Fuck. Okay. It's in the chat. I'm enlarging. We all synchronize at the same time. Does everybody have it full screen on their individual screens?
Yeah.
Y'all better hurry up because I'm 16 seconds in.
God damn it, Aaron. Okay, everybody hit play.
Okay. Do we need to mute ourselves so we don't have the audio so they won't?
I mean, fuck a DMCA. We'll take it.
Like the music choice.
For real.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
That was Namor, wasn't it?
Yep.
I like that transition into Kendrick. That was dope. Okay. It was a good first trailer because they really didn't give anything away really. I
got literal fucking chills. Literal fucking chills, man.
I can dig it.
It was pretty decent. They didn't give anything away, but you still kind of understood what was going on. It was a good first. It was a great first trailer. It was a great first trailer.
That was amazing. I will be that guy and flip-flop ENT from everything I say and saying that the MCU can't do no wrong. They got it in the bag. They got everything in the bag.
No, y'all already has 58.7K, and it just came out a minute ago, or 3 minutes ago. Whenever
that's the power of our people.
That was good, decent trailer. Didn't give too much away. I'm very intrigued on what you're going to give me. Who's in the suit?
Right, who's in the suit? As soon as you saw those claws retract, who is in the suit?
It's getting very much Shuri though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who do y'all think?
Which is fine. Take up your brother's mantle for whatever the big battle is, and I respect it. So, but that looked really good. I ain't even mad at it.
That is, I'm very much. I need that remix now.
I like how they went to No Woman No Cry into We Gonna Be All Right. I like that. I like the transition of it. That was cool.
Whew.
Yeah, that was good.
If Marvel, I know Marvel does this regularly, unfortunately, much to my and our chagrin. But if they stick the fucking landing again with this, if they shut everything we just spent the last hour talking about, If they make us just go, yeah, who cares if it was filler? If they, which they will, let's just keep it real. Let's look at like this movie is going to be like some, Phase 4. Like we're going to be revising history, saying Phase 4 was turned just off of the strength of this movie. Like,
don't let one movie change your perspective.
Nah, it's too late. It's
Don't let one movie change your perspective. No, ma'am, Sam. No, ma'am, Sam. Keep that same energy on 11/11/22. You can enjoy the movie. They put it right up to the #1 spot of Phase 4, but keep that same energy. Keep that same energy.
I'm flip-flopping, y'all. This movie, Phase 4, is the best. I'm flip-flopping.
Yo,
I'm flip-flopping like a motherfucker. Nah, bro.
I know about all that.
I better keep that same energy.
That energy is a wrap, yo. I'm not keeping that same. I'm not keeping that shit the same at all. This trailer has completely made me a hypocrite. Now we'll stand 10 toes down.
I can't wait till 11. So we all seeing it over tonight because I can't wait to ask him this one question when we see the movie.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
That shit, I'm gonna need them to drop that remix right now. That mashup. That's the correct nomenclature, Avia. The two songs. Yes, I'm gonna need that mashup to drop post. And I like to express this very much so. Haste. I wanted her as Storm. I wanted her as Storm. That was one of my primary castings as Storm.
It's definitely Cherie in that damn suit. I don't know why y'all acting like that.
Nah, that's Michael B. That's they resurrected Killmonger.
No.
They did it.
No,
not with that body.
A wrist and an elbow
and some butt.
They ain't had no goddamn cake. I paid attention.
Well, maybe. Let me think about it for a second. Oh God, I'm screaming.
If that was cake, that wasn't the cake I normally eat. So I may have missed something.
Oh dang! I did want her in Storm too.
Yeah, they just said fuck it. We're like,
have I not given everything? Period.
Right.
With the MJB.
Period.
That shit, I literal fucking chilled from that. I cannot express how much that trailer is like. I literally just cannot express that. I cannot express how much that trailer did the damn thing.
Yeah, I love like a structured trailer, like next, like maybe within like 2 months, like in October or so, like right.
Yeah. There has not been a single, including the movie I was just going up for. There has not been a single Marvel trailer as well constructed as that one. Period. No Marvel movie that's come out so far has been as well constructed as that one. They did. Ryan said. Kevin said, "You know what? I mean, Ryan said, you know what, Kevin." You ain't got to try to fake the funk to get us an Oscar. I'm just going to make this movie Oscar worthy and at least get Angela Bassett and another Oscar.
Oh, it's the bag for me. God.
Yeah, this movie just feels different. This just feels different. Like this. I can't even. I can't even.
Oh my God.
You okay?
I'm flip flopping. It's a wrap. I'm flip flopping.
I'm not flip flop.
I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm flip flopping.
No, can you not like?
That's a wrap.
I feel like that one was expected, though. I feel like that one was expected.
Like it was expected, but come on, I don't need him to flip flop.
Thank you, Avia.
Thank you. I don't need it.
It's flip.
You know what? You know what? You said what you said.
We're actually here to do what we do best. Scam.
I feel like that one was probably like the closing, since that was after like a full trailer. I feel like Black Panther.
Yeah, we don't care about nothing else. This trailer was that damn immaculate.
If it was like, if they were smart, that would be the last thing that they showed. That was the one that everybody was looking forward to. Like that one was the one that
you know what? The more I look at it from this angle, this is definitely not a tight man ass. This is a tight woman ass. You know, I got these lights and it's kind of casting a shadow. So I'm like, yeah. But then again, this might be a tight man's ass. So I could still be wrong.
No. So it's just I know what they're trying to do with Riri. They're pretty much trying to make her like Shuri, because if you notice, like in the trailer, like they dapped each other up like her and T'Challa did in the first one. And I'm like, I'm curious as to why Riri is there. Like, are they trying to make her from Wakanda? Did she come from the States to Wakanda? Like, how did she get there?
Unless
like,
you know all black folk, unless it's she's another puzzle piece, you know.
Go ahead, Michael. Sorry.
No, you good. Go ahead.
Now I was just gonna say, you know, it would have been cool to introduce Riri. Maybe she should have been introduced in Civil War as Iron Man. And then they should have had a follow-up movie focusing on her after Iron Man recruited her.
I said that.
And then it ends with her going off on her own way. Then she's in Infinity War, Endgame. Then they have another solo movie with just Ironheart where she globetrots around the world and stuff like that. And then she's in Wakanda Forever, already established. Because, you know, she's associated with Iron Man, and that would accentuate her, you know, like you would use an Iron Man character in that way, and there's a connection, and it feels organic and not forced, and doesn't cause any course correction. That's what I would like to see.
Because I said that a long time ago when we talked tomorrow. I said that a long time ago that Riri should have been introduced either in Civil War or No Way Home. Not No Way Home. Homecoming. Either Civil War or Homecoming as one of Peter's friends. But you know what? It is what it is.
Fuck being Peter's friend. She don't gotta associate with Peter. We moving past Peter. What I'm getting at, ladies and gentlemen, is that all of the bullshit in Homecoming would have been better if it was Ironheart, and then she would have been established and solidified. But niggas hate me in my world.
But well, I would have loved that. But you know they're not gonna let that white spider boy not be the main character in his own. You know that's not.
And then Sony proved a year later why they absolutely should. But we already know how.
Right. You know they weren't going. You know, especially since they just reintroduced him in the MCU. You know they weren't going to let that happen.
Mike.
What?
Look in the chat.
Okay.
You so bogus. You so bogus. I'm not even gonna tell y'all what I did.
You can't tell me pre-save some music. I have an album already pre-saved in 6 days. Drops. Make sure you go to your Apple Music or your Spotify. I need you to click on Beyonce and click on Break My Soul. Go home and play that one good 2 times.
What if Beyonce on this joint?
I would. I wish, but we too focused on Renaissance right now.
You're saying Black is King would be perfect for a Black Panther soundtrack.
Oh
man.
Just saying.
So
unless
they have anything to say in the next 15 seconds or minutes or whenever I'm going to finish this statement. So what are our closing thoughts and remarks on this impromptu stream. I will go first and say I am flopping. That is happening. That's happening. I know y'all gonna watch this stream and be like, what the hell are they doing? But specifically, it's already at 1 million views, BTW. It's only been up for 15 minutes. They're gonna be like, what is Q ranting about this time? And they're probably gonna glean that I said Phase 4 was a bad filler arc and all of that. But I'm a liar. But most importantly, I am a hypocrite. And specifically a liar and a hypocrite about this particular topic, because Black Panther Wakanda Forever is going to make me cap and pretend like I didn't say any of this. And I'm just letting you guys know now, because this movie, based off of 2 minutes of footage, is going to be that movie. I don't know what the fuck to tell y'all. I don't. I don't. That's not, I can't. I don't know what I'm going to tell you. Just know that you can disregard what I'm going to say about Phase 4 until November. And then in November, after I see this movie, you'll know. You'll know exactly how I feel about my truth. So, yes, that's my thoughts.
Until next time, everybody.
Everybody else got to say their turn, Mike. You can't just shut it down.
Well, okay. I'll say Comic-Con needs to be like an event again. Like Marvel is getting there. Like there, pretty much most of it was announcements, and the thing we're looking forward to the most, of course, the Black Panther trailer. It dropped. Like that's the last thing they dropped, which was a pretty smart choice. But yeah, these type of events, like especially since a lot of us are at home watching it and we can't really be there, they really need to make these events so that it feels like we're a part of it. Not just announcements, but making it to where we want to stay up, or we want to sit on a computer and watch it all day because of all the cool stuff that they're releasing. And I just didn't really feel all that, when earlier, like pretty much through Thursday to now. And I mean, there was a few cool things, that happened, but I just feel like Comic-Con definitely needs to be like a big event, or like a really big event again.
Facts. That's literally the like, that's the best way to put it. And live stream your shit, guys. That goes to all of y'all, not just Marvel or DC or anybody. Live stream your panels. Live stream it so people can watch it in person. This age of keeping content for people that no, fuck that. Fuck that. Live stream your panels. That should be a prerequisite, and not just for Comic-Con, for your D23s, your fandoms, whatever. Star Wars Celebration. Live stream it completely. All panels. Let people see it in real time. Stop it. What y'all hiding for? Aaron or Mike?
It's nice to see Kevin loosen the chains and actually letting a tour be in a tour with Black Panther. That shows what film looks like. That's really cool. Marvel is continuing dominating the industry, and it's a gift and a curse, and it's really cool. Yeah, at the same time, it's cool stuff though. Yeah. That High Evolutionary is still very much ass, but yeah. Good for them. I don't know. Comic-Con is dead. Long live Comic-Con. Yeah.
Well, I told y'all today was a day for me. I told y'all today was going to be a day for truth. And this trailer was the truth. That's it. Mike, you gotta be on spot with these clips. You gotta let it just. You gotta just let it ride.
My sister done burnt too many bridges, and there's nothing I can do for her now.
Well, in any case,
Oh my god, corny, lame, boo, tomato, I'm throwing tomato.
Y'all be weak in the knees. Stand up.
Oh my god.
in any case,
That was me talking. I didn't have nothing to say, so I played videos of how I felt.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but in any case, we have reacted to Marvel San Diego.
What? I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice and catch me on my farewell tour. These are my last 2 episodes. I have enjoyed my Multiversity family, but I think it's just time for me to move on.
RPMD2.
Y'all pressured me to speed up this stream, and then y'all. I'm not talking about you, Mike. Not you. There's multiple people here,
and I'll do it again.
Because me and Mike, we already had it downloaded and how we was gonna get down.
Yeah, y'all too slow though. Y'all too slow.
You know what?
We finna go on and roll out
broadcast right now. Hit it.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace.